Hello, hello, hello. This is Bronco Juggalo, and it is Wild Eye Wednesday. Big shout out and props to Wild Eye Releasing. Now, this movie I got on the MVD Wild Eye sale. This is Clown of the Dead. And this is from Indonesia from 2015. It got its US Wild Eye release in 2019. Directed by, and I'm going to mess this name up, and I do apologize, Awi Jurati, I'm not sure. I apologize extremely for screwing it up. Starring Daniel Topan as Donald and Roddy Jandra as Badu, or Badao, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Now, kids start to go missing in a Indonesian apartment building, and we believe that a supernatural clown may be behind it. If this sounds a little bit like It, that's because this movie is basically a cross between It and A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, it is an Indonesian film, and it is dubbed, at least this version is. I would like to find the subtitle version of this film. This DVD did not come with subtitles, and I think that's a shame, because the dubbing is kind of shitty. Now, that's going to be my first con. The dubbing is not very good, especially the kids' voices just sound absolutely terrible. They sound like adults trying to do kid voices. The actors that do the dubbing just are reading from a script, and they have no emotion whatsoever. The film is somewhat slow in the beginning. Even though it does hold my attention, it is slow. Now, my final con kind of goes along with that. It's that we don't actually see our main antagonist in the film until about 47 minutes in. At least as far as, like, as the antagonist. We get some of the backstory, but we don't get that. Getting into the pros, they actually show children dying in this film. And I'm not saying I like to see children dying, but it's a bold step. They really do follow the kills or the kids dying from start to finish. And that is very, very bold. It's something that usually is cut away on in Hollywood films, things of that nature. Badu, or Bado, the clown himself, he looks like this. He is incredibly creepy and scary. Very It-like, very scary. And the actor who plays him, Ronnie Jandra, is absolutely amazing. He does an amazing job without ever saying a word. I really love the atmosphere that is present in the apartment building, especially at night. It's not a very, let's say it's not an upscale apartment building, if you know what I mean. It's very low income, and it's very, very scary looking, especially at night. It really reminded me of Cabrini Green over in Candyman movies. I mean, it's not as poor looking, but it's still pretty bad. And it was really, really creepy and very atmospheric, which was really cool. And last but not least, guys, I love the ending of this movie. And I don't want to give the ending away or anything else about this movie, because I think this is one that does definitely need to be watched. If you can make it through the bad dubbing, this is a really good film. As I said, a bit slow in the beginning, but a really good film. And it really is, I think, a step in the right direction for a lot of foreign horror films. Especially, and I'm not trying to sound weird about this, but non-Japanese or non-British horror films. They've pretty much gotten it down. A lot of other countries are still trying to play catch up. Italy has it down. Britain's pretty much got it down. Even Ireland's getting it down. France is getting it down. And Mexico has definitely got it down. But there are some countries that are still working their way through. And in my opinion, this is the right step in the right direction for Indonesian film. As I said, I really want to find a copy of this that does not have the dubbing. I would love to get it in the originals with subtitles. Guys, check out this movie, Clown of the Dead, from Wild Eye Releasing. It is really fucking good. This is Bronco Juggalo saying, check out all of Wild Eye's films. They have a huge selection and a huge filmography to choose from. And check out everybody else doing Wild Eye Week this week. Or no. And check out everybody else doing Wild Eye Wednesday. This is Bronco Juggalo saying, peace.
Mr. Simple Face, motherfucker. Outside your window, peeping, creeping through the doggy door. But your doggy can't alarm your severed head, don't bark no more. Kitchen floor is stained with crimson nightlock, got an empty slot, and the biggest knife is missing.